What's going on? It's Phil from Phil's Food Review. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Feel free to subscribe for tons of food adventures and food tours, and leave a like on the video if you enjoy. So today we're going to a special place made by a YouTube creator that has millions and millions of views. He gives away money to charity. He does tons of good work. He has a lot of fun. We're going to Mr. Beast Burger. Mr. Beast Burger has 3 locations in Toronto. You can find them in the Blog TO article. I'll link it down in the description below. You can order the food through any of the food apps, so like Uber Eats. I think they're also on DoorDash. So the one we went to was on King Street. They're all ghost kitchens, so it's just like a kitchen, no real storefront, and they make it for Mr. Beast Burger, as well as some other restaurants. Yeah, and the one we went to today was on King Street, and it kind of looked like a construction site. We didn't really know where it was, so we had to kind of look around for it. Just know that it might be just a random building here or there. You're not going to see like a giant Mr. Beast Burger sign somewhere else. It might be different in the States, but here in Toronto, that's the way it's got to go. We ordered 2 combos, and we're going to go and pick it up. So come along for the ride. First burger we got is the beast style burger. So it has delicious 2 patties, you got cheese in there, and it looks like a ton of mustard, and some onions as well. And if you compare this to a lot of other burgers, actually quite big of a burger. Like McDonald's burgers are probably, I don't know, like 3/4 the size of this one. It's pretty good. I wish they did like a little bit more with the bun. The buns aren't like that special or anything, but the meat is really nice and juicy. It's like really tender, has a lot of flavor in it. It seasoned it really well. There's tons and tons of cheese, a lot of onions now that I've bitten into it. I don't know if you can see it here, but tons of onions, a ton of mustard. It's actually quite good. This is definitely like a messier burger, but it tastes delicious. Like, I think the patty and the cheese is all really like really good, but I wish they had something different about the bun. The bun seems very like generic, nothing too special about it, but the insides are good. So then like overall the burger is like all right. I wouldn't say it's like better than like a Five Guys, you know. Five Guys is like pretty good in terms of like fast food burgers. This is kind of like right below Five Guys. This next one is the Nashville Hot chicken tender burger. So they got like 2 chicken tenders inside, covered in a nice like hot sauce, and as well as like seasoning all over it. They have a bit of lettuce, I can see, maybe a bit of mayo as well. It's like a healthy sized burger. One thing I'll say right off the bat after looking at the burger is that I wish there was a little bit more meat. There's a lot of burger, like a lot of burger bun for the amount of like tenders inside. Has a really nice flavor. The seasoning is like a little bit spicy. It hits you like real hard right at the beginning. It's like a nice kick. We also got the Crinkle Fries and had them seasoned, so they look like this, but they're not really crinkle fries compared to the last video when we had the Crinkle Fries from PG Clucks. They just look like normal fries with seasoning on them. So it's like a normal fry that you would get at like any burger place, any burger joint. But there's a nice like I think it's the same seasoning from the Nashville Hot chicken. It has like a spicy kick to it. It's really like a pretty strong kick. It like adds up as you're eating it, but it's a really nice flavor. It's like you get that really like dry heat, you know. So we also got the beef style fries. It comes like with a ton of ketchup, mustard. You got pickles and some, I think like some sauteed onions in here as well. It really has a really strong like mustard smell to it. This is honestly just all right. Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of mustard, so like this doesn't really hit the spot for me. Maybe if you like mustard a lot, you'll like these fries as well. But to me, these are just like all right. Nothing like crazy special about them. They're just like really messy and sauced up with all the ketchup and mustard. So we just finished eating our meal from MRBEAST Burger, and honestly, overall, I thought everything was pretty mediocre. The burger was all right. Like, it's kind of like your standard burger that you would expect from just any place that you would see on the street. The Nashville Hot chicken was actually a little bit above average. So like those nice chicken tenders were great in there. The dry heat from the Nashville Hot chick, the sauce and the seasoning was really good, mixed with like the mayo. But the fries they're not even crinkle fries. I don't know what that was about. The seasoning was the same as a Nashville Hot chicken, I think. But it just tasted okay. And then the MRBEAST style fries were nothing special to me. You kind of just got a ton of mustard and ketchup all over your fries. A little bit of cheese that was like your normal American cheddar, like laid all over it. I don't know, maybe somebody else might like it. But to me, this wasn't anything special. Sorry, MRBEAST, but it's just kind of mediocre. If you want to try it out, it's all right for a meal, right? So if you're not looking for anything too crazy, you just like want to have a quick bite, you want a burger, like you could go to this joint. But aside from that, like I wouldn't go out of my way to get it, although I did today. So take a recommendation from me. If you really want to try it, go ahead. But to me, it's nothing special. If you pass by, grab a bite. But yeah, just don't go out of your way to get it. So thanks for coming along for the ride. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, drop a like, it really helps out, and leave a comment on what's a good burger joint. This one was just kind of mediocre. I'm looking for something better. What's better out there in Toronto? All right, see you next time.